ultimately, who have eyes on a much bigger prize. And we're underway with a sky ball, of course, but then off the block.
You know, he's not going to overwhelm you with power, and nor will he ever pretend to think that he will, but he will just, his wrist is so good. His touch on the ball is so good. And Saymon, what a dig from the blocker.
Oh, and then finishes it off too.
But at this level, a lot of times, is what we saw from Andre in the previous match.
5-3 Brazil. Saymon with the serve. Patience at the net after the block. Oh, and a monster block to kill it.
Enrico made a great cover on the first block from Saymon, and then he gets up, gets in the face of Bruno Schmidt, who's on the left side, whether it's from the service line or as an offensive player. You just have to be ready to move, ready to tweak a hammy if you need to pass his short serves.
Oh, that's nice down the line from Rossi. Carambula and Rossi sit deep and wait for it, and it's Carambula who gets a hand on it. Then on the second ball, Rossi closes the gap to a point.
This is not an easy play by any means for Enrico Rossi. You could see how many little mini steps he took to get himself in the right position, and that pass.
In the first set of this table-topping clash in Pool A, Carambula sets it up for Rossi, who drops it in behind Saymon.
And Saymon is bringing heat from the service line. Rossi did a good job just sort of getting hit by that. Adrian is gonna want to wage very often a 50-50 ball with Saymon at the net.
But then he comes up with something like that. You need to know about the supporters at this great tournament. But they're enjoying a fantastic match here as Rossi gets us back underway after the timeout, and Brazil get exactly what they want.
And that's exactly.
So Saymon sets to Bruno, who again catches Rossi.
I think Bruno is a difficult matchup for Enrico Rossi because
so Bruno sets it up for Saymon, who's off the block, and then it's sent back. And Italy clawing their way back in here. It's 6-1 that handed the initiative to Brazil. And here is Bruno. Oh, again, just wrong foots everyone.
To serve Bruno after earning a point, earning 2 straight points on Saymon. Remember, he had that slap it down for a point, but maybe he missed that serve, pulled it a little bit into Bruno's direction. But Bruno offensively has been just about perfect this entire match.
Oh, set points, and Italy just fluffed their lines. It wasn't a great set. I think Rossi wanted it closer to the net.
As much as he has, but we've only seen him get one pull dig, which was a spectacular pull dig, no doubt about it. But he has been beat more often play on it, and that's again a credit to how well Bruno, the rate that he is siding out at.
Shorter serve this time, so Italy go on the second ball. Oh, here it comes. Oh, and a kill block by Rossi.
See, and here you go. He stays at the net, and huge left hand into the angle of Saymon. I mean, he hit that ball hard at the net from Rossi.
And then Saymon holds the pose again. Here comes Saymon to close the gap well, but then there was that period where they went from 8-6.
Maybe he misses the 9 into the net, so it's rare that he misses in general, but when he does, it's just so close to perfect because with how small he is and so precise with all of his shots. As you can see right here, he is.
Opts for the more traditional serve this time, so Schmidt with the set for Saymon.
The big spike.
Adrian goes for the back of the court, but Bruno's there. Now he prepares to swing. Oh, has he found the court? You bet he has. Brazil sneak into the lead.
A good blocker, and so when he's able to stay stationary and still and get a big max jump on it, he's such an effective blocker. But when he's moving and fading into the side, as you could see on that last replay, it is what you have to do when you have a blocker as good and effective.
Brazil receiving the serve. Huge block from Rossi, and it's advantage Italy.
How far outside his body he has to block that one. He had to reach so far into the line. Just a fantastic read made by Enrico Rossi to put.
Well, Brazil need a point. Can Bruno Schmidt come up with it? Oh, you bet he can. Now Bruno to level it. Bruno does level it. Rossi serves for the set. 2019. Oh, serves an ace as well. And Brazil get us underway. How is Saymon going to react? He pokes a right hand out at that one, but Carambula.
The ball. That is as good a swing as we'll see.
That serve kisses the net tape on the way through, and I tell you what, Saymon Barbosa. And he's got the opportunity to pop one over the top.
Carambula is the king of the unorthodox. He's the one who makes those unorthodox plays look so easy and routine, and he messes that one up, and just such a rare mistake from him.
Well, good patience as the ball comes off the net, but Saymon makes one block, then two blocks.
That right-handed swatting that shot down.
Here is Adrian again, block by Saymon, whose powers are...
Where you can see Adrian took that free ball from the right side, shot it all the way over to the left, and then he ran into the middle of the court, and Saymon was nowhere to be found.
Oh, what a return! Rossi thought he'd done enough to win the point. Can Carambula? Yes, he can. Delicate touch. Both of his opponents are stood at the front of the court. That is some execution. Second ball play. Oof. Pick that one out.
That was barely only a foot or two higher than the tape, and then Adrian's cut shot actually rolled along the tape, and so Italy loves to play that sort of low style of play.
Here is Bruno Schmidt, hammers between the two.
As well.
Ace serve straight down the middle by Saymon.
Reduce the threat of that option play, and vice versa. When Enrico Rossi is serving, he might give the serve to Saymon.
Oh, speaking of Rossi, back comes the sky ball. Drops into the shade. And then Saymon, oh, nearly gets shut down by Rossi, gets a second go at it and converts. Carambula asking the referee again.
That was a little long, but I think too bang for the ref to make a call on that one.
Big serve that hits the net on the way through, then the left hand poked out.
You can see the Italians leaving no wiggle room for argument. They're saying, nope, he slapped that. And a huge ace for Enrico Rossi. Fatigue, I mean, you can see it. It's obvious. They're running around. They're jumping. It's hot. They're overheated. It's just a total battle.
We're level again. Oh, or not. Either way, massive points here. Cool as you like, Bruno Schmidt.
Play of a world championship. He can stay as cool as a cucumber in situations like this.
And there he is at the back of the court. So the set now, Bruno.
He's been so effective with the option. So if you serve Adrian, you're leaving that open. And here we go again. There's the option that we just discussed. And when he's been serving Adrian, and
of course we are. Enrico Rossi serves that one on to Bruno. This time Brazil go on the second ball. Can't make it stick. So here is Rossi. Bruno returns on the first ball. Rossi round the corner, off the block. And Italy go again.
In the match, I want to see the amount of steps he takes versus the amount of steps a normal blocker makes. I mean, he's just running from pin to pin in quick sets and back sets and shoot sets, and he just does so much extra movement.
Well, there is some of that movement, but he can't get a foot to it. Breeze coming through the stadium. Sun on the back of the players, 16-16. Here is Carambula. It's a third match point for Italy.
firm match that he's going to want to atone for that as fast as possible. And here is the fake sky ball on match point.
No look serve. Oh, a block from Rossi. Finds the sand at the back of the court.